Brad, how do you assess that? It's probably a bit of whether you look at it glass half full, glass half empty, because the KPIs were pretty good in a sense, weren't they?
Oh yeah, we dominated parts of the game. 69 inside 50s, which left us plus 22. The numbers plus 22 contested possession, or 23, whatever it was. Got the ball back in our forward half enough. So there's a lot to like, but I mean, to Sydney's credit, they were able to absorb a lot of those entries, and they do. Now you look at their side now. I'm not sure. I might be wrong, but I'm not sure there's anyone out of that side that could come in. Like, I think they're back to their best in terms of their personnel. And so this season's been a funny one, because when you've got your personnel, and you probably played Sydney 6 or 8 weeks ago, it looks a bit different. But we talk ourselves that we want to be more system over personnel. But we played a good side tonight, and I was really pleased that we were able to get the foundations of the things you want to put in place. We had tonight. We lacked a bit of execution and polish, but if that's the foundation of our game, I'm just really excited about what's to come. I've said that all year, mostly after wins, but that was a game where, while bitterly disappointed, and the fact that we just kept fighting and playing our way was really pleasing. And but to Sydney's credit, they were able to hold on.
You said last week the guys looked a bit flat and a bit tired. Were you happy with how they responded tonight? They seemed a lot of energy.
They didn't look like that tonight. They looked really sharp. But Sydney looked sharp too. Coaches don't watch the game like fans, but I imagine it was a pretty good game to watch. Just the way the game, was, both teams could take the ball to end at times, which coaches don't like when you're on the receiving end of it. But it wasn't because either team I thought defended poorly. It was just some pretty sharp ball movement from both teams. So Sydney are just a bit better than us at the moment. They were a bit better on the night, even though we dominated, absolutely dominated key parts of the game. And if you sort of look at a stat sheet and you plus 22 inside 50s, plus 23 contested possession, you don't lose too many games with that sort of foundation. But again, Sydney are very good at absorbing that, and they have been for a long time. So that's something we can get better at ourselves.
Midfield was really challenged for 3 quarters last week. Were you pleased with the way they responded?
Yeah, I was, and it's been a challenge for us at different stages with just the availability of some of our more experienced midfielders. But I said repeatedly throughout the year that we've seen that as just opportunity, and the silver lining is we've had really young midfielders get in there and get huge responsibilities to get in and take some of the best players in the competition on. So that part's been really pleasing, and we're still really clear on where we are in terms of we're pretty inexperienced 22 tonight on the surface, but Ben Hobbs doesn't look like an inexperienced player to me. They're the things that hold you in really good stead going forward.
Listening to your talk, you seem very glass half full in terms of the result tonight, but is there also a sense that there was a bit of an opportunity lost as well, given the close margin and your statistical dominance?
We would have liked to have won, don't get me wrong, but you give yourself the opportunity to win, and we lost by 2 points, but probably the more pertinent number is we're probably 30 seconds short. The momentum's going all our way late, so we're disappointed. But and the real challenge in this, where we are at the moment, is we've tried to embrace the excitement of our fans, and our fans have been unbelievable, and the atmosphere late in that game was incredible, and we want them to be excited, but we don't want anyone who's connected with our club to lose sight on what we're trying to build here, and we just won't sacrifice the short term for the long term. So while disappointed in the short term and those opportunities, we're really focused on what we want to build, and if that means we win enough games to compete in September, great. If it doesn't, we just keep building and stay optimistic about the future.
Just on, you mentioned Hobbs before. Some of the young kids, are they more advanced, some of them, than you probably thought at the start of the year?
It's sort of hard to measure. I'm really pleased with how they've developed, and we've had we talk publicly about a really strong focus on trying to improve all our players individually, and I think to a large extent we've done that, and the players have been terrific in the way they've worked and put in the time to improve. But in terms of have they improved more than I thought, sort of hard to measure that. But I think we've just got a lot of scope, and to keep putting pretty inexperienced teams out there, and on balance across the year against good sides, we've been able to take it up to them.
Kyle Langford, 6 goals tonight, 41 for the season now. Is he like serious All-Australian contention, you think?
He'd have to be close. He'd have to be in the conversation. And to think he played round 1 in defence, so we probably cost him. But look, he's been super, and I still think even in the future, I mean, he's capable of playing just about every position on the ground. So he's been really important, and I thought he and Peter Wright really fought it out on 2 pretty good opponents tonight, and they were really, really, really good for us. And I think there's some things we can do with our forward half, but it's exciting to think that Cole Langford was playing in defence round 1.
Do you still feel like your season's very much alive?
It's not the way I think. We're just trying to really improve our team, and but I don't want that to be misinterpreted. We want to win every game, and if we do that, it'll fall where it falls. But to be perfectly honest, I don't even know what the prognostications are. I don't know what the.
Yeah. Haven't looked at it.
No, because it's not a good use of my time, and if anything, it distracts you from what you need to do. So I'd prefer not to know, but make no mistake, we want to win every game we play.
Will you get any players back next week? Is that something that you're looking towards, or
hard to say. I
obviously got the VFL tomorrow, so there could be a couple of.
Yeah. There's
a kid pushing very close.
Yeah, we're still. I mean, I thought Menzies and Davey did some exciting things today. They came in and effectively they replaced Stringer and Ridley. So you've got some, whatever it is, 18, 19, 20-year-olds sort of coming in different positions. But I thought they did some exciting things tonight. But in terms of our injured players, Ridley won't play for quite a while. Draper, probably the same. There's a whole host of guys that are just really hard, and it's frustrating because if it frustrates you and our fans, it frustrates me more. Like it's really hard to put a time frame on those guys. And the way I think about it is that we want to get them back into main training, and as soon as that happens, then we'll be able to sort of assess that. But I can't even give an update on guys coming back.
Is that similar with Jake as well? You're not sure what you'll do there, and that's something that will evolve.
Yeah. I mean, he just again it's such a hard game, and his strength, as everyone knows, is explosiveness, strength, power, speed in bursts, and his foot's not allowing him to do that at the moment. So it's not the right thing for him, and it's not the right thing for the team for him to play right at the moment. So we're hopeful that'll turn around really quickly, but we're not sure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers. Thanks.